Hey everyone, this is ARRR from Starpath Academy, and today I'm going to talk about guns. Well, actually, here's what I think. I'm thinking that some of you are going to be first-time gun buyers, no matter how the election goes. And you're going to do that for safety, right? And self-protection and the protection of your family. And some of my friends who did not want to purchase guns, usually their concern was that they can't keep it safe from their kids or something like that. And, valid concerns. Well, I think first and foremost, everything starts with education. And the first thing you should go is after you purchase your firearm to make sure that you get trained. Training. And that's the most important thing. And also to make sure that you educate all of the family members. Now, with that said, a part of the whole solution can be some kind of box in where you can put your firearm. So first of all, have your firearm on you as much as you can, because if not, why even have one, right? Now I have access to multiple of them from anywhere in the house, but here's some solutions that I have, right? And let's just start. This is sort of not really a product review. I'm just going to show it to you, and then I'm going to send you off, and then you're going to do research if it's right for you or not. That's up to you. This is for informational purposes only, is what I'm saying. Okay, so there's three problems that we want to solve. One is the problem of what happens with all my guns while I'm not at home. For that, no problem. There are big safes, right? Gun safes, and you can just buy one, bolt it down, and make sure you put everything in there, or some of it in there, whatever you want. Maybe you put some in the backyard, in the ground, and whatever. Anyway, so you're gonna buy some safe that's particularly designed for that. Then there are two more problems, right? One is that what happens where you don't want to constantly open and close that big safe, and you want somewhat of a faster access to a smaller firearm like a pistol, where you can get to it fast, open it fast, and store it safely, right? So, and for that, this was my solution. So I had previous solutions, but this worked really well. So this is a Fort Knox, and made in USA, and it uses something called a simplex lock. So that's a simplex lock where you need to do a combination. And the combination, I think it holds 1024 times 2 combinations. And that's because there's like a secret little half push button at the end that you can or cannot use. So it kind of doubles the 1024 combinations that you can use on this. So fairly safe, but if you're traveling or if not home for a very long time, this is not the box that you would keep your most precious stuff in the house, right? Like maybe your firearms sit in the big safe, but then while you're home or while you're going away or while you're sleeping, you have something in here as well. And I just absolutely love this. I unbolted this just so I can show it to you. And okay, so I'm not going to show the combination here, so I already opened it for you. But basically, you put in the combination with one hand, and with the other hand, you turn this, and then you can open it, right? And yeah, so you can put a little, even like a motion light in here, and then you're gonna have this beautiful box. It's not pre-cut, but it basically fits pretty much anything, like a Glock 17, Glock 19, fairly easily, and extra mags. And you can, as I said, a good idea is to put a small motion light, so when it opens, you just it turns on and you have everything. Now, this is using 1/4-inch reinforced steel. And it's a really good design. It's really hard to pry it open. And as long as you bolt it down, it's going to be a very good solution for the problem that I said. So basically, storing a gun, storing a pistol, plus extra ammo long term, but not very long term. And it's still very fast access. So you can put the combination. So it's going to be like a few buttons or one button the first time, the second time, and then turn, and you have it open. So that's very fast. And the good thing is it doesn't use any electricity. So I used to be looking at, biometric openings or something like that, fingerprint opening, but then I kind of thought about like, oh, you know, what happens if there's a grid down, you don't have batteries, or what happens if an EMP happens. So this is something called Simplex lock. I'll have a link to this, so you can purchase it off of Amazon. It's pretty good. It's one of the best I could find, and I'm really happy with it. But before you purchase anything, you know, do your own research, and you know, nothing, absolutely nothing can replace education and culture in your family. So make sure you have that. But this is a really good one, and yeah. So I love this one. Okay, so this is pretty good. Now, with that said, I wanted something faster. So as fast as, by the way, the way you close it, you just turn this knob the other way around, right? Okay, so you click, and I needed 2 hands, and I had like a motion light above this. So as soon as I get over there, I have a motion light that turns on, then I open it, another motion light in there, and you know, you go to down, I guess. And as soon as you turn it, then it's closed. So I love this one. I'm never gonna sell this one, but I wanted something very fast. I wanted something way faster because I just don't like fiddling too much. Right, but it's fast. And for most of you, this is probably gonna work. But me being who I am, and being always prepared for everything and improve on everything, I found another solution. So I think that's probably the best solution for the problem. But there's another problem. And the problem is that I don't necessarily have my gun in there because it's either on my person or it's either in the safe. But I want it somewhere where it's kind of in between, where it's maybe not on me right now, right? But I still don't want to put it just in a drawer and have kids access it, even though, you know, you can teach your kids at a very, very young age. Let's just say it takes time to educate them. You know, you kind of like have to deal with that time, right? So when they're older, right, they're not going to have that problem. But when they're very young, from age to 4 to 6 to 7 and so on, like I needed a solution for the young kids where, while they're getting the education, the habit, and all that stuff, what do I do where it's not on my person and it's really instant access for me? And that was this box. So this box is actually just, this is called Stopbox. So Stopbox US. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. The Amazon link, I'll probably be, you know, I'll probably put an affiliate link, but it's up to you to purchase it or not. Never spend money just because some YouTuber says something. Okay, so Stopbox USA sells these boxes, and one of my friends and I bought a combo, so we got some good deals. So for like $100 we bought 2, or $90 we bought 2. And this is also mechanical. This is also mechanical, and that's why I like it. But as you can see, it has way less combinations. So technically, if you could fidget around, and if you're smart enough and if you're old enough, then you can open this, right? But if you're protecting against young kids who just like to meddle around, this is really perfect for that, because this does not fit a small hand, and also you have to put pressure on it to open it. So this is something where it would be a solution where you put this on a nightstand, right? And you know, instead of putting your gun under your pillow, you're gonna put it here, right? But this needs muscle memory, and once you have that muscle memory, it's really fast, because all you need to do is put your fingers on the right combination, right? So you can come up with any combination, you can change it, and you can push it with your thumb, and it pops open. So it's way faster than that one, and you don't need 2 hands, right? And because this needs to be sitting on something, you need to push it down with your thumb. So I'm gonna have a harder time here to open it from here, but basically, and it's open, right? So I don't, like, as soon as I put my hand on it, I already know the combination. I put my hand on it and I open it, and that's it. And this does fit a Glock 19, Glock 17, and an extra mag, right? So this would be sitting, hopefully even tied. It does have this little thing where you can put a cord, and as soon as you close it, it pops it in, and now it's closed again. So this is not a safe. You should not put valuables in it, and it's not going to protect your firearm from people getting to it if they have like a prior or a hammer or something like that. That's the other box that you have. But this is certainly protects way better than just a drawer against, you know, small children. And you have to and if you happen to have more of them, then you definitely could put this to good use. So again, and it's open, right? So the closed and it's open, right? So it's like way faster, immediate, absolutely immediate, and it's cheap enough that you can have multiple in the house, in multiple rooms, have a gun in any of them, and no one can access your firearm immediately, but only the people, the adults who actually know the combination. So it was like really perfect solution for me. So, you know, I wanted to tell you these because my guess is most of you, or some of you who don't have a firearm to protect yourself, and you're gonna go outside and buy a Glock and put it in the closet, and it's just not safe from my point of view. So this is fairly cheap, and you can just get that, and then you can store it on the nightstand or on your person. Or if you want to store it for somewhat long term, then you have the Fort Knox one. But eventually, if you have more and more firearms, you need to buy a bigger gun safe. Alright, so I hope this helped you. You know, I dabbled around with other solutions, but this right now works for me pretty well. And, you know, it will most likely work for you as well. But do your research, go and look at professional YouTubers and, what do you call them, reviews, gear reviews, and do all of that stuff and do your research. But, this is what I found, and I'm, gonna look at the comment section for what you use. Alright, thank you, and talk to you next time.